like a more hard carry, like a PL. PL is really strong against TB now, and because of the reflection change.
Yep. I think PL's the best pick, yeah.
Yeah, PL is really good.
They could go for like a straight hard counter TB like the Tinker too if they want to put Venom back in the safe lane.
Yep.
You want legendaries? There's one for you. Played 86 times by mid-1 in the past.
Shaker into the mix that blocks you off entirely, and then it doesn't even matter actually that you slow down this Batrider that much. So Puppy probably feels like I have to come and support my safe laner straight away because the difference between a 2v2 and a 2v1 in this lane is absolutely massive.
Well, the stun's up on top, they're trying to do a lot of damage and they've got a lot of it. Paparazzi! Popped off by Fada. Yapzor able to keep the control there just long enough. Most of it was magical, but the physical got through thanks to negative armor.
He specifically needed to have this double damage and enchant totem, or that courier doesn't die. So a fortunate sequence of events for Lanham, but it takes full advantage of it.
Try and take the mid with the magic missile out. There's no wave of terror available. Mid one's real low. Ori with that very fire. He has the life. Mid one to barely survive. Did not take the tower aggro, but Lanham killing couriers. Mid one denies himself the tower. Ori actually gets awarded the kill, however. This tower not have it.
There is no way they get this right.
Actually, yeah, 11's still there for defense. I want to watch top lane. Fada's actually up in the tree lines. He's been waiting for the perfect Laguna Blade into Paparazzi, but he won't have it. Fissure, Lanham rotates better, and Team Secret, they just don't bring in the answers quick enough. Yaps is already TP'd up, so is mid one. Paparazzi low. He actually finds the kill, Fada, before his own death. This will allow mid one to move in forward. He'll have to use his Spirit to jump. Still no Sleight of Fist ability leveled up, but that won't matter when Fenrir Searing Chain under the tier 1 tower. 2 huge kills.
I'm sure
A little bit longer, but this is the advantage of pushing with the Venomancer. You've already got this pre-established position. Fada's taken the bottom tower, now rotates in towards the mid. So this will be a tier 2 tower trade-off, 2 for Team Secret, and potentially just the top
nice
one as well, but with the steering chains and the double light strike away from Fada. Fidget creates a little bit of space, but Fada sitting on the back. Global Silence has been popped off. Puppy so low, it was actually Ori jumping into the back lines. Ace very defensively pops off the Nova, but he really had no one to find. Ori's having a field day. And Team Secret, they don't know where their front line is.
In that moment, to be honest, they forced out the global, they forced out the Metamorphosis and the Echo Slam, and all they lost was the Veno. So not too bad for them. They will now retreat to push out their waves once again, and we're gonna stabilize toward the 25-minute bounty runes.
They found the Batrider. He's going after the Illusion Rune. Quick blink away from 11, but the Light Strike Array and the swap. The stun connected before the swap came out.
Nice timing.
So even once he arrived in the river, still stunned up. Ace wants to keep a chase going onto VG, but it will not work. Reflection came down, and then he was basically hitting himself. Fada misses the Light Strike Array. Paparazzi does not want to burn this BKB. It's already down to 8 seconds, but the penitence is on him, and the Wave of Terror. Negative armor. Sunder is available. Does he have the time to get it off? He's got a target, and he's looking for someone around the corner, but no! He did it on the Fada Lincoln Sphere! He doesn't get any life back! So mid one is all over him! They're moving the attention over towards Ori. Mid one up and towards the trees. He knows it's low, but then you actually get the side blade hit. Yapzor will bring Ori down, but the cost is high. The cost is the Ember.
If Vici get the jump, they just get a kill. Secret have no way of protecting the hero that gets jumped, except that Lincoln Sphere from Fatsa. So if they find mid one Zember and bring him down, the fight is already extremely favored for Vici Gaming.
Here comes the push.
They're going for it.
11's doing the wrap around as the Batrider looking for his target. They break the Lincoln Sphere with the 4-star, and that allows him to push him back out. Global Silence, no way for Team Secret to really respond to this. Puppy needs to burn that hand.
Oh no!
Right now, but Ember Spirit, a huge deep dive in. Ace is barely alive, but Puppy will get him back out to safety. But it's VG Gaming on the rampage, but for how long? Sleight of Fist from mid one. He just keeps going to work, but another fantastic stun to here from Paparazzi. Steals the life and takes it from Puppy.
And Lena, since he has BKB and Cheese and the Sunder, so he can frontline for his team. They even have the failsafe in the Global Silence. Manta now used by mid one to push, so he won't have it defensively.
11 has an Invis rune. There's no sentry wards currently down for Team Secret. And they're looking penitence on the Paparazzi. Swap Mac in, there's your Global Silence, and Noel, there's the Sunder right on top of Yab, so he loses his life. 11, Blink Dagger staying on cooldown as the Poison Sting does not allow him to jump in. 8, he'll be able to get the Nova off, and it is on top of Ori. That BKB don't protect it for long, but the Echo Slam, mid one, control, that's the one Lanham wanted, that's the one Lanham got. 3 heroes from Team Secret pushing up the daisies. Fada will stick around a little bit longer, see if he can get a heal before this pullback ends up happening. The damage is high and Fada is out. 11 will be able to survive, and Chen completes on a rise with the smoke squaring off, and the Aegis is gone.
They've still got position though, so it wasn't all for naught. They have this position on the map now where they can be the aggressors. Puppy actually is gonna lose that centaur. Lanham showing off a little bit. Oh, swap.
Yapsaw, that's a long swap. They go after 11. Global Silence won't actually stop it. So 11 is down. Yapsaw knew he was the sacrifice. But it won't matter when he has an Aghanim Scepter as well. He sacrifices, but he's already back and fighting. Lanham gets the jump. Venomancer will fall. The Vici Gaming, what have you really got left inside the tank? You've got support kills, and maybe, well, with this swap, Yapsaw, even in death, you can't get rid of him. Lanham jumps in, but Fada is the perfect Light Strike array, and mid-one will capitalize on it, finding the kill and looking for more. Searing Chains up cooldown in 2 seconds' time. His Sleight of Fist already insulting onto Fenrir. Manasal breaks free of all the Silencer's control, and then another stun from Fada. This one's on Paparazzi. You've got the Sunder available, and they just can't hit. Ori's attempting, but he just cannot finish the job. Troll Trap from Chen. Even now, they keep the chase going. The TA traps will try and create a little bit more space. Batrider's waiting there, just keeping an illusion inside of Roshan, expecting Team Secret to go in there, but whoever starts Roshan's kind of at a negative, because they're the ones that are going to be initiated on, and Team Secret, as we've seen time and time again, it's only with one jump. With the Yapsaw, they make it work, but this is the way they want to do this. Oh, actually, a huge Nova from Ace. He may actually have a little bit more life. Global Silence will now come out, but everyone's got the dot on them from VG Gaming, meaning they may not be able to push hard enough through. They get rid of the double BS, but then Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Paparazzi, he has to BKB and swaps life with Lanham. Paparazzi doing everything he can to keep the heartbeat up, and they'll shrine it. Paparazzi doesn't need it, everyone else does.
I wonder why.
Because he's a thief. He's not. He's the carry version of Arfu.
Well, it is currently a 5-on-3. Secret do, however, have buybacks.
Puppy's in trouble. Oh, actually, that jump in from 11 doesn't really work with the Fidget control. Ori was still there to hit through with the Echo Slam. They want to bring down mid-one, but they're giving the Lincoln Spear protection. A quick jump away with Lanham using the totem.
Swap!
Yapsaw goes in. He's looking for the kill onto Lanham with a Sleight of Fist Searing Chain. They'll actually get it. Yapsaw will die for the cause. Remember, he ain't really dead. Now he's really dead. They go through the VS illusion. Ori still looking for something else on the front lines. Losing defensive refraction charges. Lotus Orb protecting Yapsaw with the Fissure. Actually connects on the Fada 2, and Paparazzi can now go big and not home. Finding the double kill and into Roshan. There is no way the Team Secret can contest this. They don't have anything left in the tank.
Big plays.
Just push out, that's all. Wait, hang on, mid-one, hang on. You did this before. He's thinking about doing it again. Sleight of Fist, but the Searing Chain. Last Ray tries to fight space. Mid-one's dropping quickly. He needs more time. Manasal, another Sleight of Fist, but the jump up. Oh! Hits the target. Echo is beautiful. Double kill for him. And Team Secret, and now on the ropes, staring down the buybacks of both Lina and Ember. When you see him already coming in 11, he's been the big key play maker for VG Gaming. Now we're going to reposition it from Ace. That needs to come out before this fight begins. The Blink Deck is coming on the core, but the fight's already begun. The jump in from 11. He found Yapsaw. They'll pull him in, but now they're trapped inside the river. Not exactly where they wanted to be. The Halberd stops the attack. Puppy is still in trouble with the attacks coming from the hillside, but they just keep him alive. Yapsaw is a 1-for-1 trap, but a huge one. It's the ES down. He never uses Echo Slam. The Paparazzi, he is the king of life. He needs to get involved in this fight, and maybe he will have enough. Chasing after Fada. Lotus Orb is protecting him for the moment. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains from mid-one, trying to keep the control up, begins his TP, and the Light Strike array from Fada, the perfect chaining of control.
Try to fish for information here with the psionic traps, but
they don't want to fight yet. They smoke up, but they need to back out. Mid-one is not there ready to fight. He wants to go over and pick up this Lincoln Spear before the fight begins, but it won't happen. Lanham jumps down, he'll find the Invis room, blocking Puppy in the river, and Paparazzi, he just goes full steam, right over to top of Fada, protected a little bit by the Lotus Orb to Paparazzi. Just a small bad thing. He just wants to kill off Fada, but Yapsaw's in there for the Summer Paparazzi. There's just so much of him. He pops the Mana style, killing off double now, and they drag back Ace. It is just one by one. VG Gaming killing off Secret. They'll find down the illusion too, so goodbye the extra one. The buybacks have to start coming in. Fada will start his. Mid-one's already left the fight. He's pushing out the top lane. They look towards Roshan, and surprise, surprise, the big man is here. What's his up? Is he going to start piercing immunity? Paparazzi, double damage room. That's one scary Terrorblade.
Oh, look at
disarm him because he doesn't have the BKB. So hey, isn't that a nice thing to have? And they can just chain the halberds. Ace purchased up his own one. So Paparazzi sends in the illusion to beat in. They're going for the melee rack to begin with. Blink Lasso! They found the target. Global Silence is out, and they pull him far enough away. Ace! He's still not now. He will go down, but too deep. Yapsor wanted to help out. The Echo Slam! Side of Fist on it! Both of the Echo Slam! The spill did clip Poppy, however, so he'll fall and Vada. The same Yapsor! A huge swap, the illusion! Vada dies on the steps of the palace! Team Secret, they want to come out. They're bought back on the VS and the Venom. They need to find these pickoffs.
Oh, Mid-1 failed it.
It doesn't actually go onto Ori.
He failed the chains. He cast them too early. He might have been able to get a chain there on Ori.
Starts off with the Batrider initiation.
Swap, but the last attack from Paparazzi does follow him into the base. And they do kill the Lina.
We never get to stop. Mid-1 is right on top of 11, gets steering chains off. You also have to dispel. Mid-1 wants to keep the fight going, however, as 11 jumps on down. Ori's in the neighborhood. Mid-1 Lincoln Spear triggers. He bounces out, then straight back hitting him with the side of fist. He actually gets the kill, but then again, how deep is he? Ori, there's the swap out, and he's going to find himself an invis route, so doesn't want to stop going with the side of fist as Vengeful Spirit. Okay, Mid-1 is going to be safe. They don't have detection, so Mid-1 stays with him. He wants Fenrir. Spirit committal forward. Fenrir's got the one charge available and muted. Ember Spirit has to do it the old-fashioned way. 2 gems next to each other. Lanham looking for the fissure hit, and he'll connect. Mid-1's in trouble. He'll Menacel. Try and pop back out this one side of fist on the attack from Lanham, but he cannot dodge Ori. Triple kill, 4 and 5 backs are available as Chen up he walks into the middle of the fight. 3 heroes. That's not where Chen wants to be. Nullified up and brought down. Vici Gaming, they got 5 kicking. Comes Paparazzi. Refresher Orb is ready to be used, so never-ending metamorphosis. And they fortify, buy some time. Mid-1 protected by the Lincoln Spear, gets the side of fist. They want to try and kill up the Earthshake, but remember, he's stuck at the cheese. Paparazzi goes down for the second lane of Rax, taking the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane with the lasso. It's there for the Batrider. He doesn't get out, however. Vada had the BKB to protect him, and Batrider is dropping quickly. The Global Silence is making it difficult to fight. They can't get the Nova off from the Venomancer. Ace will fall without getting in the Nova off, and does not have buyback to blend to this engagement. You still have the big DPSs up in Mid-1 as well as Vada, but it does not matter. Vici Gaming are so strong. They've already taken the second lane of Rax. Paparazzi, he's got Sunder available. They're going to commit forward, and the Echo Slam! Lanham was ready for it! 3 heroes down. They come back in again. The door is wide open for Vici Gaming.
And it looked like they really wanted Secret to chase them there. They could have tried to play it a little more aggressively, but this bait play works out so much better. Basically get Mid-1 to jump into the middle of them, and a very easy echo there for Lanham when you're so quick.
Yapsor
Gets
wants
them
to
the
do
megas.
something here. Vada, I don't think there's communication. They'll get the stun over on the Yapsor. He'll have the extra spirit, but look at him just focus it down. This is all up to Vada, and I do not see a way to do it. Neither does Puppy. GG, well played. It took almost an hour, but Vici Gaming take game 1 against Team Secret.
Secret made them work really hard for it, though. I thought that game was going to be easier for Vici Gaming after the early stage, the way they put up their draft, but
.30 seconds remaining of reserve for Puppy to find a golden ticket to victory. He needs this one as well, otherwise they are headed home.
Well, what I will say about Vici's lineup is that okay, good call, guys.
Yeah.
If the Lina doesn't win this lane, because like you have a chance, so you can mess with their mid. Like I think they'll find it hard to pressure towers early.
It's going to be thrown.
Decent
level
harass.
2-1 is bang as well. You got the mana.
it's not bad. Did like 250 damage to land in there.
11 really trying to actually go onto Puppy. As only 2 sticky napalm stacks, but finally gets the fire underneath them with the Hellfire Blast into Penitence with Hadouken. 11's in trouble. Puppy gets the first blood.
That was ambitious.
To say the least.
I feel like Lanham feels like he can't really kill anything in this bottom lane, so he's losing a bit of purpose when Batrider falls behind like this, and now he's coming down to try and defend. This is gonna hurt.
Penitence onto Lanham, and the Hellfire Blast.
He's dead.
It just brings all the zombies to attack him. I shouldn't call them zombies. They're Wraith King skeletons. Give them the respect. These things don't come from a tombstone.
Well, somebody, if Secret don't get stopped here, they're going to go high ground. They have 2 siege cubes still.
There, but Yamsor, as well as Puppey, they saw Ori. He's got the Laguna Blade available, wants to try and bring down Puppey. Thunder God's Wrath, they have the damage. It'll end up being a trade-off. Yamsor gets the kill into Ori first. They don't get much more out of that one. Wraith King, he has the ability point being saved, so if Ace wants to trigger his reincarnation, he can do so. But then again, are they even going to do that? They turn around and now start beating into 11. He's still holding the skill point. 21 charges now on for Ace, and with the Firefly running out, 11 just gets critted down by Ace. Paranzi on bottom lane taking the tier 1 tower with help, but this is a double catapult army from Puppey. They've got the movement speed creep as well, and it's a straight up push. Double damage rune on Clinks. They're beating through the tier 3 tower. Remember, this is 12 minutes into the game. The Team Secret are breaching high ground. Fada has to remain. Remember, he's got the Aegis. He's happy to lose this. Get back to life, get back to mana. The tower will fall. Ori wants to go for more. They swap him. The global silence is out, but it's already too late. Ori's down for half a minute. Maybe Team Secret can take more than what they've got here. Paparazzi still pushing in the bottom lane, going for the tier 2 tower, but the cost could be high. Fada is focusing on the melee racks. Fenrir cannot defend this. Lanham can fissure and potentially slow this down. It stops Fada from instantly attacking, but 13 minutes in, the melee racks is taken. 11, he'll get the lasso. He's bringing back the king to the throne, and it will be under the tier 4 towers. The Yank will pop. Mid one wants to stand his ground. He's got the Thunder. He actually has the ultimate, the Thunder God's Wrath, ready to pop. Lanham, no more fishes available. Fenrir, nah, they're just sending Zeus. He'll be fine all the way back home.
Star's looking a lot worse.
I need more of that data, more of that data. Top tier 2 tower's gonna fall as well. Nothing will stop this, and VG Gaming, are you ready to fight? The Blink Dagger is up, 11 jumps on bottom lane, double TPs are coming in, they're after mid one, Echo Slam is available, Lanham goes for the fissure, however, Flame breaking him down, and look how much 11 needs to commit to this one. You'll end up losing 2 heroes, and actually getting nothing.
Didn't get him.
Oh, poop.
That's quite a lot to commit. Oh my god.
Ori, look at the damage! He just gets the penitence on him. Ori can buy a little bit of time, but Fada, one Zeroing Arrow will do it, and one Zeroing Arrow does it.
I think have we already had that?
Yeah, I think we had one game in the group stage that was close to it, but I think it may have gone over 20. Either way,
well,
mid lane push is coming in. 16 minutes up, Fada. He is ready to fight.
They don't have global for another 70 seconds.
Oh, the jump! Ace is already in. Lanham needs to split it up. He's able to get 3 men. Stuff, but Pat Rider is deleted from this game. They're going to beat into the tier 3 tower. Alliance Striker Ray, it's nice. Wraith King doesn't have his reincarnation up. It's 10 seconds before it's available for him. He's got 14 one charges to give the extra life. But jumping in with a Blade Meld, VG Gaming, even if they want to fight back, Ori's going to die. And Ace with the jump in, the bolt was there as well to help. A buyback comes in, Ace, he's got the reincarnation up only barely before that fissure was able to connect. Considering you just arc lightning to the mid lane without any kind of vision. VG Gaming are coming out. Getting their own vision on bottom lane. 5-man smoke up. Does Team Secret walk closer to them? No one else is close until now. The smoke breaks on both heroes. 11 takes to the skies, and Laguna Blade, they want to kill off Puppey. Protected by Glimmer Cape. The global silence is out, and they got the control. It's over on mid one. Fissure lockdown. Yapso can't swap them out in time. VG Gaming now turn their attention over towards Ace. He has the cheese available. He's not going to pop it. He'll let the reincarnation actually go. Paparazzi needs the Sunder, needs to get the life. The stuns are out, and Wraith King's already away and being aggressive. They find him over on the trees. Paparazzi gets the life. Ace will burn the cheese, so they're both back up to full health. For VG Gaming, on the defense, Ori has 24 HP, limping in past his tier 3 tower on bottom lane.
Maybe take a longer way around or go from the bottom or just not go there at all. They could have also just gone top and started playing up there, but they take the risk.
Why did this push stop? They were looking good. They had the Aegis and cheese.
Oh, they still have the Aegis. So the cheese was
metamorphosis for 80 seconds. Fada comes to the front lines. Fenrir!
I feel like he's not respecting Clinks very much in this game from the laning stage to now.
Oh, Lanham. Want to watch this spot. He's smoked up, looking to wrap around from behind. Secret may feel confident, but here comes Lanham in for the dunk. He gets the follow-up fissure. Lanham hits the money. Yapsor is still in trouble, but Ori can now move himself forward. Mid one slow, but not dead yet. Ori's trying to finish the job, and he does do so. Back up the hill, but VG Gaming, where are the numbers? They have to be bought back. Vada, you never even triggered off his Aegis the Immortal. His biggest problem is he doesn't have mana, but now the buybacks from mid one. VTs to the front lines. They want to finish up this tier 3 tower.
What a sick echo, and it wasn't enough.
Vada, this may be enough. He jumps forward. He wants this Aegis the Immortal to actually be burnt, but then again, he'll burn Fenrir. Oh, it is just not a silencer's day. They'll take out the tier 3 tower. Clinks is low, but remember, he doesn't care if he pops full health, full mana, and just able to force the issue. Terrorblade will come up 13 seconds until he has the Metamorphosis available, and Lanham looking to come back in again. Hits the Fidger, controlling up the Wraith King. Reincarnation is still available for him, and they're attacking into the Blade Mail, but Ace, it will wear off. They'll get the kill. Reincarnation is gone, but so is the melee racks of VG Gaming. Paparazzi swaps the life. They want the quick secondary kill. Able to achieve it, and the lasso. This one's on Vada. No Aegis, he want to protect him. The stun control is there, and Lanham, he's actually leaving him. He wanted to go for the secondary kill. Okay, you're gonna kill him. Now they get the kill. Paparazzi with a double kill. Huge money being funneled into the Terrorblade, but they still lost their top racks.
But
Winning is the best way.
They did not score a win.
But Puppy's leading the fantasy points at 21.2 base at the moment, so he's a very, very happy man. But VG Gaming, they're looking for happiness in defense. He gets it off in 2 seconds time. 8 already going in for the jump in. 11 looking for the jump. He can't actually go for anything. The global silence is down, but the disarm of the Batrider. He found a target, Lanham. He'll get the jump. Hand of God, giving the life to Clinks, but not enough. He'll go down. The defense, it's real. Paparazzi chasing after heroes. Doesn't have the Metamorphosis, doesn't have the power. So Team Secret reset, move up the hill.
Right in lanes, it's so hard to come back. Just the sheer item advantage that Secret has had the whole game. They can negate so much of what VG are bringing their way, and it took VG so long to get these key items that have allowed them to take these fights. It's like VG barely came alive until they were 15k behind.
They blinked, they found him underneath the Observer and Sentry Ward. They put down the Nimbus, but will be enough time. Clings, he will fall. Aegis Immortal is triggered, and VG Gaming, you burn last, so we haven't burned much more. The rest of Team Secret, they'll arrive. Global Silence is down. They'll kill him twice, and you've got Wraith King in way too deep. Cheese available, but again, he'll burn the Reincarnation first. They want to go back in Team Secret. The swap out Paparazzi. He'll still get the thunder, but he's so low on life. The Hand of God, they'll give more back to Team Secret, but Wraith King, he's on the run. Ori looking for more damage, but the second Nimbus will also drop. They just can't fight it. Mid one is a god. Triple kill for him. And VG Gaming, they are all in the grave bar Lanham, and he's got nothing left to defend this. This should be it. GG. No other path for VG Gaming to come back, and for the first time in the playoff bracket, we have a Game 3! Woohoo! And what a one to have it on. Team Secret fighting for life. They do not want a repeat.
Coals asunder, and we've got the perfect commentator for it as well. Let's find out what the final pick is going to be on the other side, though. As Vici now, do they go for the Huskar, or do they have a different plan for Team Secret? What a final pick this is. Here we go then. And it is going to be the Huskar. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, called it early, the Oracle came out, the obvious combo was the Huskar.
And they're going to use these Eidolons bottom, because it doesn't feel like the best lane to run Eidolons into. A Tiny with the tree grab, as well as the Necrophos with Death Pulse, can easily deal with these Eidolons.
Well, they're going for the Maleficent onto Lanham, going to use the Eidolons for damage. Invoker is across Exalt. He does not have any kind of Sunstrike leveled up. And First Blood is actually Puppy. Spilling it onto Fenrir. He has been all over him, and finally the burn.
It's got a slight deny advantage.
It's
32-6.
50-32, that's a nice CS score. Now that Maleficent done over on 11. Clap is out, but Ghost Shroud protecting 11 for the moment. Ace is also rotated over with the Wave of Terror. A lot of negative armor. Resupply is coming down. Ursa will fall, but what's the cost? Yapsaw now has to get the distance away from Lanham. Ace will provide it by swapping him out. Mid one's rotating over. He's TP'd to the tier 1 tower. It's the only way he can close the distance in time, but it's taking so long. Now the cold snap is up. Lanham cannot escape. Even with the avalanche, he'll die from the fall.
And Ori walked all the way over from mid, but he will show up too late to the party.
Meanwhile, Fenrir hunting Puppey, reaching to the tier 2 tower.
Between the two of them, so Puppey has to be careful in this lane. Well, it's still impressive though for me that Secret are not further behind than this.
They're going after 11. He came a little bit too close. Magic Missile will buy time to get the Malefic stuns off too. He does have Ghost Shroud available, but mid one's already here. Tornado up in the air, dispel as quick as you can, and then attack further in. While that's all going on, you end up having, well, actually, yeah, Fenrir died. And Fada makes the race, going after Paparazzi. He needs to actually go into Skeleton Hawk, but he never leveled it up. Fada gets not only the runes, but a double kill. Husker tossed in, now he can life break forward. Fada has no enrage available, but he's still happy with it. 2 hero kills, heavy rotations, got the runes. This is both Nova as well as Black Hole.
Fenrir gets 6 from the siege
looking for 11, but Fenrir, he's just going to hit level 6 if this catapult dies. And this is something Team Secret are probably not prepared for. The catapult, it dies. 6 is up. They swap him back in again. Yapsor holds the black hole. Sunray is out. Sunstrike, it'll connect. And the black hole! It catches Fenrir, but Lannis to right. The Reaper side is coming down. Yapsor will die. Did 11 get enough heal? No, he did not. Ace will find the kill. Supernova work. Puppey barely gets the stun. Ace has the double kill. And they're looking to turn up the heat. Lanham, he'll go down. Yapsor with the conversions gets the kill. And VG Gaming, it looked like they actually had a couple of answers to that team fight, but it all fell apart. But Invis Rune, they can slow down the attack of the Husker. That's one way to do it with the Fire Spirits up. Sunray's ready from Puppey. He'll see Fenrir too. They know, the sentry. Icarus dive has to be used to get away from Puppey, but Ace is nearby. They've got the stun. They're looking for extra control, and they have it. The cold snap on Husker. He's having trouble attacking in. They dispel, send him up and towards the air. Ori doesn't have the heal anymore, and it's Team Secret, who are actually, a little bit of trouble in the bat lines because of Paparazzi, but Fada becomes a distraction, and they build a wall, but they toss over the wall. Fenrir,
no!
Is that where he wanted to be? I don't think so. Fada is healing back up again. VG Gaming, willingly tossing the Oracle into harm's way.
Oh, Fenrir, man.
I didn't want to take this bullet.
I love this aggressive move from Secret, though. They're taking advantage of the cooldown on.
What are you doing?
False Promise. Oh,
He's coming in for the Observer Ward. And, that was...
Whoops.
You did good. Now, into
Good job, man. Just buy time for my BKB.
Oh, Sunstrike is coming in. It's going to hit on Ori. Split across 3. Icarus dive forward with the wave of terror. Ori just being broken free. Puppey not committing to the Supernova. Needs to really hold these big abilities. 11. He'll get the Arcane Rune. They swap back in the Necrophos, so a lot of heal thanks to the Ghost Shroud. Ace taking so much damage, but mid one, he already found the kill onto 11 with the EMP burn. Vici Gaming, they're just not finding the opening, and that Vengeful Spirit running back into just a love tap onto Ori.
Really situational if they can pull that off.
How is that meant to work when Team Secret are basically, like, you see with their lineup, they want to be 5 together. Puppey is the only one who's kind of solo. Icarus dive out, straight into Supernova. Only way you would have survived. Those searing arrows would have killed him. Yep. Icarus dive doesn't disjoint it. But here comes the rest of the reinforcements. Mid one smoke breaks. They're looking towards Fenrir. He's got dust. He's got... okay, well, they got mistiming is what they have. False Promise available. Fenrir can't use it in time. Sunray up from Puppey and Ori. He jumps in. Puppey turning the beam over towards Ori. Mid one wants to stand and fight. He tries to bring back the Deafening Blast, but this is all VG's fight. Ace will burn to the searing arrows. 40 HP in the tree line. They're wondering where he is. Okay, it's just the aura that will do the work. One town to fall to. Ace is trying to pressure in the top lane. But that Vlad, which he actually picked up,
they have
force it in.
Aegis on Ursa still, and they have that BKB to reveal. See if they can set it up.
Can they get up the hill? Puppey, Icarus dives forward, tries to slow down the damage of Husker. Perfect tornado from mid one, catching out Ori, and they swap it back in deep. Where is this combination? Yamsol's holding him for now. He's took at the BKB. They try and toss back the aggressor, but Lanham into the trees. No way to hide. This was meant to be their blink reveal. It's meant to be VG Gaming finding these kills, but it doesn't happen. Keep in mind that Roshan could spawn up in 2 minutes time, so map control is going to be critical leading up to that point. But they're looking towards the mid. Ori's just walking forward, Fada under the cover. He has an Invis Rune on the Ursa. I'm not seeing a sentry ward planted down. In fact, not seeing anything, swap back in, they want the instant kill, and they're gonna find it. Huskar will drop, they're looking for the extra. Icarus dive forward, they don't get the slow, but they get the tornado onto Fenrir. Paparazzi killing off the supernova. Will he get it in time? Yes, he does. The buybacks are coming in. Huskar wants to fight. Yapzor needs to actually turn around right now if he wants to actually keep everyone alive. No, Ace just TP's out. They got the mouth for stun. Ace is able to survive through this. So this time that Ace actually plays is probably another one of those mind games the puppy loves to run during the drafting phase. Here comes Team Secret, push down the mid tier 2 tower. Necrophos is not in position. He's pushing in the top lane instead. And with the Observer and Sentry, they found their target. It's going to be Lanham. Ori jumps in. The avalanche is good, but Yapzor turns on the black hole, combining with the Nova. That's what they want. That's what they get. 2 heroes down. Bars on the mega kill streak. Paparazzi caught inside the ice wall. He can't get back out again. He triggers the 1 charges, but he just can't run. Disarmed, can't attack either. His Team Secret rampaging forward through Fenrir as well. 4 heroes down. 11 was the last to the fight and the only one to survive it.
And that was the absolute best and worst case scenario.
Yep. They have to find some way to defend. There's the Aegis into the hands of Fada. Cheese will be in the hands of Ace. So Huskar will come back up, Klinks will come back up at around the same time as this push is coming in, and Yapzor, Lanham at least gets the toss up, mid one's got Sun ready to give him a little bit more life, and the tornado creates space, and Fada finds a target, bashing into Lanham. They're trying to actually help protect him, but it just won't happen. Fada enrages out Paparazzi. He can only grab one of the small creeps, and that grabs him! Paparazzi pulled back in the Reaper side. Goodbye, Enigma. Deleted. 11's Blink Dagger can work. He's trying to run away. He's being chased down at the moment, but Lanham in once more. Vengeful Spirit tossed up like an omelet. He'll munch on the cheese. It's even tastier. Ace looking for Necrophos. The control is there. He can just do it. Puppy giving the extra life. It won't be enough, but Lanham is burning. He can't regenerate. They'll send him up and towards the air. Fenrir's got enough heal to keep him alive. And Team Secret, they wanted the mid lane of Rax. 26 kills of Team Secret. That's the real one position. That's how you play it.
He might find another one here. This swap on Ori would be amazing, maybe.
But they're waiting for it. Paparazzi and Ori standing close together, but Lanham and 11, they're the 2 interrupters, and Fenrir are on the hillside. They still want to jump in. They go in. Yapzor. Oh, they both blink away. As quick as you can. Paparazzi now turns. The black hole is out, but 11 finds the right position. The sides won't find the kill. Supernova trying to create a little bit more space in the fight thanks to the cold snap. They got the perfect combination. The snap will come down. 11 will be done. Everyone burn with the EMP and the Supernova and everything else. Triple kill for Yapzor. This could be the tilting point. Vici Gaming, they only have 1 buyback of Marble, and it's not the one they need. Here's the Necrophos. Team Secret, they're doing it.
And this game for me is twice as impressive just because of how hard their laning stage was. The last game for them was easy.
GG call. Team Secret, they were eliminated last year in this round, forced to a 3rd round, just like this time. But Team Secret, laning phase, screw it. You get your team fight right, you get your combination right, and you progress through to the next round.